Kia ora Rotorua, ahead in tonight's bulletin. Rotorua District Council thankful for district plan submissions. The SPCA Cupcake Day fundraiser is set down to go on the 29th of this month, and thousands of netballers and fans converge on the city for the first weekend of the Kurenai Tuku tournament. Those stories and more. Stay with us in detail tonight. Rotorua District Council has received more than 360 submissions on its draft district plan, and the council says the feedback will be extremely valuable for the next phase of plan development. Rotorua's district plan sets the regulatory framework for the city centre, residential suburbs, industrial areas and rural land. RDC Chief Executive Peter Gurin says the plan tackles some of the key issues facing Rotorua, such as improving water quality, revitalising the city centre, economic growth and enabling development of Māori-owned lands. Councillors will be touring the district to inspect firsthand a number of locations where submission feedback has been focused. The next draft of the proposed plan is due out in March next year, ready for further discussion with the community. The Rotorua SPCA is again running its successful Cupcake Day fundraiser event. Locals are being asked to grab a favourite cupcake recipe, fire up the oven and help support over 3,000 animals that the SPCA care for every year. Manager Nicola Martin says she's hoping for good support this year, as last year she was making extra cupcakes to keep up with the orders.
This year was wonderful. We had lots of people make them and bring them down here for us to sell, and we had a lot of other people do it themselves as well. Last year, not so many came here, and that meant that I went home and got my stuff, and I made 4 extra dozen down here during the day to keep up with our orders. We're hoping that lots of people have taken it on board, and we hope that we can have a bit of fun and raise some money.
For tips and ideas and to register for Cupcake Day, go to spcacupcakeday.co.nz. Well, tickets to Ragamuffin 2012 are now on sale through Ticketmaster. There are $5,085 tickets available, but once those are sold, ticket prices will jump to $109. Corporate and VIP packages will be available from next month. Ragamuffin will be held on Auckland Anniversary Weekend, January the 27th to the 28th. International acts Billy Ocean, Marvin Priest, Big Mountain and Junior Marvin will join the headliner Ali Campbell at the premier reggae events. Well, despite the pressure, Waiariki Institute of Technology hairdressing students and a tutor performed a cut above the rest. The future hairdressers won an impressive 8 out of 12 pre-apprentice awards recently at the 2011 Regional Fashion Hair Design Awards. And a Waiariki tutor went home a winner as well. The Waiariki students came from all 4 campuses in Rotorua, Taupo, Tokoroa and Whakatane to be judged on their styling, cutting and colouring skills. Waiariki Hairspray Salon Manager Donna Dawson says the students have done a fantastic job.
They've worked really, really hard. So, yeah, we're really proud of them, really. We've got a very extensive program too, so we're covering a lot in our program. So they've got... they're developing really high skills because of the content of the program, because our program is quite comprehensive.
Donna Dawson took home the Tutor Award, and final year student Kimberly Littlejohn took 2 of the top awards at the competition. And in your Thursday night sport, netball players from throughout New Zealand will be enjoying Rotorua hospitality as the first round of the Kurenai Tuku netball tournament gets underway this weekend. It's the 78th year of the tournament, and during the years it has grown from 6 teams in 1933 to 200 teams this year. Netball Rotorua's Mary Thompson says the Kurenai Tuku tournament is looked forward to by teams throughout New Zealand, and she says the tournament has gone international.
Yes, we've got Australian teams coming over this year. I think we've got 3 the first weekend, 2 the second weekend and 3 schools teams for the third weekend. So that makes it more interesting and exciting.
The Kurenai Tuku tournament is free for spectators. To your weather, Rotorua, overnight tonight, fine weather will continue. A few white bits on the lawn tomorrow. Frosts overnight, cold southerlies with a low of -1. Tomorrow, Friday, fine and frosty again to finish the week. Southerly breezes, a high of 11 and a low of -2. And longer range through to Saturday, fine and frosty. Southerly breezes should die away by the weekend, a high of 11 and a low of 1. And if you're boating, marine forecast, Lake Rotorua tomorrow, southerlies at 10 knots rising to 15 knots during the morning. They should ease back to 10 knots in the evening, waves below half a metre, and fine weather should continue for the lakes. If you did miss any of tonight's bulletin, don't forget you can watch it again. Go to tvrotorua.co.nz, click on the View Later City News link, or to view what's on in our city, click on the Upcoming Events link. Well, stay with us. Still to come in tonight's program, we meet District Councillor Mark Gould. We take a look at the fishing scene with O'Keeffe's, and we find out about the anti-violence campaign which has recently been launched called Blow the Whistle.